Hey guys, how is everybody today? How we doing? Pretty good? Good to hear. Hopefully y'all said yeah. Got a little bit of a little something different for you today. Our viewers know that our channel is a little bit of everything. It's historical sites. It could be old lost graveyards, mysteries, crimes, adventure, and that's what today is. For fans of adventure, I think I got one you'll like today. I'm headed out right now. I just stopped and made a pit stop along the way. I'm on my way. I've got the Can-Am all set up. I've got him in full-on camping mode. I'm gonna go, I've got a little spot picked out by the river, middle of nowhere, and I'm gonna go do some camping and do some fishing. One of my friends is coming in a little while, probably about a week or so, and was wanting to come down, do some camping, do some fishing, Danny. And so I figured, you know, I'd go over today. We picked out the spot. I went over and looked at a few spots and put the video up. Some of y'all may have seen it. And we picked out the spot, so I'm gonna go over today and clean it up, do a little bit of bushwhacking. I'm gonna camp tonight, spend the night, cut some trails down to some really good fishing spots. Got me a big bowl of liver, got my fly poles. Yeah, this should be some seriously cool adventure, guys. Camping by the river in a spectacularly, I mean, beautiful spot. And do a little bit of fishing. Like I said, gonna clean the place up a little bit too. There's a little bit of you know, it's a river bank. There tends to be a little bit of trash here and there, so I'm gonna clean it up a little bit too while I'm there. But you know, just to keep busy. I don't like too much downtime. I like to have something to do. But anyway, like I said, this should be one wicked adventure. Look at that. I think it's cool on that. We are here. This is the spot. It's pretty all the way around. And there's a road back up this way. But locals are the only ones who even know about it. I don't think it's on most maps. Maybe some recent ones, but you know, that's about it. Just had to come down a little steep hill to get down here. But we are here. The river is just right over there. There's a beautiful place. Look at this. And I'm down here. I've been here for about half an hour. Just kind of roaming around, getting a little bit of the obvious work done and picking out my spot. Did a little bit right here. I brought the weed eater out real quick just to see how quick it would go through it. The water weeds and stuff, like a hot knife through butter. No problem. Not gonna have any trouble at all clearing out any spot that I want. There's a good one. All of this, the trail comes in and bends to the left and then circles back around that way and goes out like that. And the river, you can see the river's right there. And you've got shallows from here down. You've got shallows where you can get out and do some fly fishing, bass, stuff like that. So, but yeah, look at all these. All of this is level, and it's all those same water weeds. So, I mean, look what camp spots. Look at that. Beautiful places to put a tent. Right there. All through here. The one I picked for mine is for tonight is on down. I'm going to make several more before I leave. But check this out. Got plenty of firewood all over the place. The one I picked for tonight has a water view. It's right here around this bend. And I'll pull the Can-Am around here in a minute. I just want y'all to see a before of this place. Before I did it, it is an overgrown mess, but it's level. And once I get it cleaned out, it'll make a great little spot. It's not a big one. Right there, underneath all this stuff. It's not a very big spot, but it's right on the water. And I can see fish jumping out there right now. How cool is that? Which this trip, like I said, this is really more getting it ready for the real camping trip, but I plan to throw a hook out. We'll just see what happens. Typically, places like this, you throw out what's called a trot line. And, you know, not all the way across, you know, those totally different thing. What I mean is a throw line, actually. Tie off to a tree, take a piece of 30-foot line, whatever, hook on it, chicken liver, throw it out there, come back. By law, you're supposed to leave your name on it if you leave it, or stay with it, which, you know, in this case, I'll be staying with it. It'll be, if I find my line. I couldn't find my fishing line. I think it's in my tote, but we'll find out. But check that out. This is before, and I'll show you after in a little while. Okay, that's knee-deep stuff right here, right in the trail. But I want to put my tent right back in there. Nice little spot, isn't it? Very secluded. Very, very secluded. Alright, time for a little bit of bushwhacking. Now there's a really nice fishing spot right in front of the camp. It's right there, by the way. I'm like 20 feet away. Okay, 30 feet away and you can't even see it. That's what I like. But we're heading down here. There's a couple spots that I want to go check out. Well, I've already checked them out. I want to get into them, clean some of these little water weeds so I can get down in there. I want to come down this evening and fish. There's birds singing. Beautiful day. Right here, I want to just kind of clear a little bit of a path. It don't need to be perfect, just enough. Where we're going, it's right up there. You see what I mean about some of them being really tall. Some of them are way, way, way over my head already. I hear something over there on the other bank. Probably a deer. Look at that little spot. Get out there on that little sandbar. That looks nice. One I was looking at was on down, but let's just go check this out. Brush. Assuming I don't fall. Wow. Check this out. Ooh, looky there. Look at that. A little trashy here and there. Political sign. But man, that sure is pretty. And there's fish jumping all in here. But I'm gonna go on up. I see the little bank right over there. See which is the easiest way to get to it. Go back up or go straight through right here. Looks like there used to be a path here, and looks like there's about to be again. Trying to make it nice and obvious for later. Let's see, there's that little bank right there. Look at that. This is the spot that I was looking at. Of course, I came in down that way. But look at this. Let me get down here. This is my spot for later. And tell me that doesn't look impressive. And get through the creek here without falling in would be good. Somebody's been fishing here before. But let's see, I didn't go on up the other day. Let's see here, what's the easiest way? Easiest way is to make another path. Wow. That is some pristine West Virginia and Kentucky goodness right there, guys. Wow. And right there is where I'm going to fish. That little opening right there. This looks pretty good too. Which it's the same deep section of water just above the you know, the shallows. This is the end of it, so in theory this is where most of the stuff that they normally look for would wash up. So I'm hoping this will be a good spot, and we'll find out later, won't we? It sure looks like it. And even if it ain't, a good day fishing beats a good day at work. Alright, let's head on back to the campsite. And I wanted to come down here real quick, just look around. I've still yet got to gather my firewood for later. Not too buggy out today. There was a handful in the shady spots. This is where I want to fish right here. Look at that. That looks impressive. Little bit later. It's a little early in the season. I think it's May 9th or 10th. So it's a little early in the season. The water's still pretty cold. It's not cold, but it's not warm either. Somewhere in the middle. And they do better once they spawn and all that good stuff, then they tend to do better afterward. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna have some fun Like I said, we're gonna do catfishing though. But yeah. Alright, let me hack my way back to the campsite and I guess go get some firewood. Getting my fishing stuff together. Take it all down there. Got a bunch of junk, you know how it is. Tackle box, couple rods, bait, cooler, chair, coffee. You know how it is. So I'm gonna go ahead here in a little while, take some of it down. I got most of the work done I wanted to do. Their truck going by up there on the highway on the West Virginia side. Got the trails all bushwhacked, all that cut out. Got 3 good trails going down to 3 good fishing spots. Got this site cleared out and one other site, and I'm going to clear a couple more before I leave. But yeah, so far so good, man. This is awesome. I love this little spot. I really do. I love this. This is great. Still got to get a little bit of firewood. I ain't gonna get too much. I got a Duraflame log, and you know I'll be down there most of the evening till almost bedtime. So I may even take the Duraflame down there and have a little fire down there and not even bother with one up here. But anyway, all right. Bed's almost done. So it's just about time. You can tell by the long shadows on the water. It's just about time to go hit the riverbank. But I'm just kind of let the sun come over a little bit, let the shade come over. The spots they're out in the open and, you know, out in that direct sunlight. It's a little bit warm today, so we'll give it a few more minutes and load everything up and head down. Before I go, getting ready to have a little dinner. I didn't really eat before I left the house this morning, so I brought a couple MREs with me. This one is chicken and rice, so I'm gonna have some chicken and rice, and Heather sent a little bag with some goodies in it, cookies and cakes and stuff. So I'm gonna fix me a nice little dinner, eat a little bit, and about that time it should be just about the time to head down by the river, see if anything's biting. It's gonna be fun, ain't it? I mean, you know how that sort of thing is, something like this, you know, primitive camping in the middle of nowhere on your own. Even if you don't catch anything, you've already had a great day. Okay, this one, the chicken and rice, I got this, was in a little box there. This is the chicken and rice. It's in a little foil pouch, and you take the pouch and take this thing here, this bag, and it has a chemical heater in there with that. When you put water in it, there's a chemical reaction, and you fill it up. Put water to between the lines there. Put the package inside there, fold the top over, and the water reacts. There's a chemical reaction, and it heats it up. But we've also got, it came with dried fruit. Let's see. Great Powerade. I think I'll pass. Dessert. We've got a shortbread cookie. Crackers to go with the chicken. And some apple jelly for the crackers. And we've got, you know, the little pack that also comes with it. There's usually all sorts of stuff. There's coffee creamer, sugar, all sorts of stuff in these. You never know. But there's usually a spoon and a little bit of candy too in these, you know, for soldiers, you know, a little treat, a little bit of candy. But anyway, I'm gonna get everything started, get dinner cooking. It takes about 10 minutes for that to heat up once you get the water in it. So check it out, you can hear it sizzle. See the steam? And you can hear it sizzling inside there. But we'll give that about 10 minutes or so to heat up, and we'll have some chicken and rice for dinner. Huh? Hot food. Okay, got it all warmed up. Check that out. It actually looks really good. I took a little bite and it tastes pretty good. Needs a little salt. Hang on, check this out. Big pieces of chicken. Look at that. Big bites of chicken. Look here, just want to show you something. The rest of this in that one little bag. Fruit, crackers, jelly, giant shortbread cookie, crushed red pepper flakes, paper towel, great power drink, I'm sure, you know, probably healthy, candy, sugar, salt, pepper, paper towel, creamer, and some coffee. Wow. In that one little bitty bag. That's hard to believe, isn't it? Alright, I just thought I'd show y'all that. I'm gonna have dinner. Alright, we're down by the river, by the creek. And the creek comes out right here, goes into the river. Got my little chair set up, a couple sticks, got my coffee, drinks, tackle, bait. Got my 2 poles ready to go. Got bait on them and everything. We're ready to throw them both in. I figured since it's first cast, I'd bring you guys along. I dug a little hole out over here to sit the camera down in. Now we wait. We are in there like swimwear. Give me a comfy seat. Yeah, that's about right. I can live with that view. It's a good view for a little while, huh? It's current, by the way. Theoretically. It takes off, we know it ain't. Now, this is the lower end of a really deep section of river. So I'm hoping it might be a good little spot where it comes out of this creek here too. Alright, I'm gonna turn the camera off, kick back for a little while, relax, and watch a fishing line. Not worry about anything else. Just a fishing line. I'm getting a bite. Oh yeah, got him. Got him. Hang on. I don't know how big he is, but we got him. Hang on. Sorry, trying to film and do this at the same time, so bear with me, guys. Oh, he's fighting a little bit. He's not that small. He's a fighter if he is. Oh, I see him. Yeah, go ahead. You're fine. Oh, oh, oh. No, no, no. No, 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 no. He's bigger than he looks. He's bigger than I thought. We'll give him a minute. Oh, he's not bad. Ooh, hang on. He's putting up a little fight here. He's not that big, but he's got a lot of heart. We'll give him a minute. Let him play it out and get out of his system. You got done? No, not yet. He knows he's near the bank. You don't like that. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ugh. Not bad. Not bad at all. You seeing this, Danny? I've been here maybe 30 minutes. He's about... Alright. I'm wearing a size 10 shoe. He's almost 2 feet long. I'd say he's about 20, something like that. Nice one though. There you go. Yeah, nice one. Anyhow, thought I'd show y'all that. Heather wanted me to catch a fish for y'all. Get my line untangled here. Sorry guys, I'm fighting with the camera and fighting with the fish and trying to watch the other pole too. He's liable to take off any second too. That's a nice fish though. That's a nice one. Come here. Alright. I don't want to hurt him. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and take him off where he's at and put him back in the water. I was going to pick him up and show him to you, but you get it. I'm going to go ahead and take him off and get him back in the water real quick. Alright, turn the camera off a second. Okay, that's one nice one. Gonna turn him loose now. There you go, dude. There you go. Nice. Nice first catch. We've been here, I don't know, 30 minutes, something like that. If it was a survival situation, there's a couple days worth of food right there. I just turned loose. Oh yeah. It's looking like this is at least a decent fishing spot. That wasn't no little catfish. That was a decent, I've seen bigger, but that's definitely a keeper. That's definitely dinner size right there. Like I said, I didn't want to hurt him. I wanted to turn him loose, make sure he was good to go, not damaged. Anyway. Well, I got a couple more bites. Just missed one. Had a big run, just barely missed him. But it's a little bit past sundown now. Dusk, just starting to get there. So I figured I'd take a minute, video real quick, and I'm gonna run up and get my nighttime stuff, get my lights and get my coveralls on. Brought my military ones this time. I didn't bring the winter ones. And you don't 50s, not real cold, but it's a little bit much for just a t-shirt or something. All right, I'm gonna go get my stuff and I'll be right back. Well, I got number 2 right here. He's a little bit smaller. He's about, I'm gonna say 10, 12 inches, something like that. But check this out. It is dark. I mean, I can see fine. I've got my light and all this. I'm good to go. But yeah, they're just starting to bite. I baited them up and threw them both out, and both of them got hits. And brought this little guy here in, and he crossed the other line. bringing him in and brought both lines in. But yeah, this is looking good. This is looking like a really good little spot. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna turn the camera off and turn our little friend loose here and bait back up again. See if we can't get a big one. All right, back in the water. I don't know if y'all can see this, how well you can see it, but yeah, it's a little bit buggy out here tonight. Check that out. I'm in coveralls, so they're not bothering me too bad. You know, not that big a deal. I can see them, but I can't feel them or anything. And a couple good bites. Just sit down. Every time you throw it out there, you get, you know, I don't know if it's big ones or not, but I'm getting some bites. So far so good. But I guess I'm gonna turn the light off and see if some of the bugs will leave. I thought about bringing a Duraflame down, just get me a little fire going right there on that rock. Might be a good spot. But anyway, we may do that. If the bugs don't clear out, I may do something like that. But I figured I'd just leave the camera on just for a second. I wanted to see if y'all could see them getting any bites. I'm getting them, getting quite a few. Every now and then I'll get a real good one too. But we got 2 so far, so I guess worst case scenario, they ain't gonna totally skunk me, are they? This is nice though, bugs and all. I don't mind the bugs. There was actually picked about 3 ticks off of me yet, you know, already today, which they're not, you know, they didn't have a chance to bite or anything. I felt them before they had a chance to. Usually you can feel them as soon as they get on you. You can feel them before they get a chance to really bite you or anything. But all right, I'm gonna turn the light off a little bit, turn some of this light off, and see if some of these bugs will mosey along. Okay, check this out. Got something else, but it ain't a catfish this time. Let me get across the rocks. He came up on this side of the bank. You see him? Let me drag him up out of the water. Hang on. Come on. Look at that. He's a big one too. He's about, I'm gonna say probably, he's about a foot across, 16, 18 inches long. Check this out, look at this neck. Look at the neck on this thing. Look at that. I've eaten these before. You know, not so much now, but you know, back in the younger days. Hang on, let me turn him over. Check out that belly. Look at that. He's a big one, ain't he? Alright, I'm gonna turn the camera off, I guess, and cut him loose. I was just getting a bite on the other pole too. I wouldn't be surprised if there's something on there right now when I go back to it. But I'm gonna turn our friend here loose. There you go. Okay, that's 3. I guess turtles count, right? Okay, bait back up. And I'll see what's on that one. I believe there's something on there too. Could be wrong. Just thought I'd show y'all that. No, felt like there was something on there for a second, but nope. Okay, all right. Let me turn my lights off. Whenever I turn the lights on, this happens. See the bugs? I'm guessing you guys can see these things. Look at this. There's millions and millions of them. But as soon as you turn the light off, it's not so bad. I'm, wearing my, it's military coveralls, mechanics coveralls actually. But they can't get to me. So, and once I turn the light off, they tend to disappear. So let me bait back up and get back out there. See what else we can catch. I've laid into a good one, I believe. It felt like it. Oh crap, hang on. Yep, it's a pretty good one. Oh God, I hear him way out there. What is that? Catfish? There he is. I see him now. He's a decent one too. See him there? How big is it? Let's see. Come here, man. Come here. Yeah, come here. Oh, yeah. He's a good one. He's a keeper. He's probably 14, 16 inches. If I was eating catfish, I'd have some dinner tonight, wouldn't I? That's all right. They'll burn them up down here. All right, take him off. Next. Look here. Just sitting here fishing. Got a little visitor. See him there? Little snake. Let me grab me a stick. See him there? He's heading on out. Common here too. Alright, get back to fishing. The snakey's gone. You can tell water snakes by the way. He goes underneath, so he's swimming on the bottom. It means he's a water snake. Poisonous snake, copperhead, something like that. They swim, but they'll stay on top. They float. Anyway, it's about ready. I'm about ready to head back up pretty soon. Got a couple good ones, a big turtle. Probably head back up to the campsite pretty soon. I want to hang out and have me a little campfire and all that good stuff too. Maybe come back down in the morning and do some more fishing in the morning. Anyhow, all right, we back up at the campground. Got me a fire going, little lanterns out, all set up for a nice little quiet evening. I'm gonna chill out a little bit, just hang out by the fire for a while, relax, and enjoy myself. A little bit later, call it a night, go curl up in the tent and call it a night. I got it all set up. Check this out. The mattress is a little bit too big for the tent. I don't care. It's totally comfortable. I would rather be comfy, given a choice. So I've got it set up. I've got the bed still set up in winter mode, but it's not, it's 50 give or take. It's not real cold, but it's a little bit chilly, I guess. But what about that turtle? That was pretty cool, wasn't it? I remember first time Heather saw one of those pop up. We were on a little boat we had. One of them popped up right beside of us and she screamed. I loved it. It was cool. Alright. Okay. I'm going to get off here, I guess, and chill out a little bit and just relax and enjoy my evening. It's nice, isn't it? It's about, it's 10:53. So we were getting one when I first came in. I was getting a signal way back at the beginning of this thing. So I think I'm going to walk up and see if I can't get a hold of Heather just to tell her good night. I think I'll walk back at. Check this out though. Let me get out here, get away from the camp lights. I want to show you something. Okay, we don't need the phone. We don't need that. I'm actually turning around. See a little bit of the camp light. This is how dark it is out here. Alright, I'm gonna walk up and see if I can't get a hold of Heather. Give it a shot anyway. We kind of figured there was a good chance that we wouldn't be able to, but you know, worth a try. Okay, alright, I've got a little bit of a hike ahead of me, so I guess I'm gonna turn the camera off, keep my eye on the ground for obvious reasons, little snaky friends, and get the phone out, see if I can't get a signal. They have no clue I'm here. I walked up to get a message out to Heather. I got one bar, and I saw a message from her said I'm fine, so I sent one back, said good night, and started back down toward the campsite. It's super dark. Yeah, I actually just now turned all the way around. That's how dark it is. I don't know why I'm turning around. I'm like trying to show you stuff and it's pitch black out here. See if that help a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna climb down the hill and around the path and head back to the campsite. Well, it's getting really late, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting really tired. My fire's burning down low, and to be honest with you, the bed is looking more inviting every minute. I've got my phone, so my camera stuff ready to charge up. You know, you have to, making videos, you have to keep things charged. But the bed should be great. I mean, it's super thick. I did it upright. The thing's about 18 inches tall, 18 inches tall. So yeah, it should be really comfortable. But I'm about ready to head in here just in a minute. I've always been bad on, this is my favorite part. I like just hanging around the fire, relaxing, you know, not doing, hang on. It's better. Not doing much of anything. I got the little one right there, and my fire going. I can see fine. You know, you turn on a little bit of light, it messes up your night vision. You can't really see. I can see better with the light off than I can with it on. But that's been fun. This has been a lot of fun. I'm gonna try to get up in the morning if I don't sleep in too late. Run down and try my luck in the morning and see how the fishing is in the morning. I left my 2 catfish poles down there by the riverbank and brought everything else back up. But anyway, good night everybody out there in YouTube land. Well, I'm in my little house for the night. Got my little candle. I've showed you guys that before. Made that for camping, winter camping. It's just a cookie tin with paraffin wax and 6 wicks in it, and makes a great little tent heater. I've used it winter time. I've had the other tent slightly bigger than this one, about 72 degrees in like 32-degree weather, freezing weather. So yeah, it does really good. I just turned it on for a minute to, the humidity, moisture, warm it up a little bit, warm up the blankets and sheets and get the tent nice and warm. Got all my junk over on charge. Got everything all hooked up. I'm at a little charging station, little table set up so I can get everything recharged. I guess as soon as I get done here, I got to hook the GoPro up and put it on charge. But it's been fun. I like it too. I like my little bed. This is very comfy. Got my little light up there. This is cool. This is very cool. I can hear the water outside. This is nice. I like it. This is a nice little setup. It's a small tent. It's a really small tent, actually. You can't stand up in it anywhere. But I thought it would be good, be appropriate considering. Well, good morning, everybody. It's a little after 9, something like that. Got me some coffee on, heating up. I slept awesome. The bed was great. I hit that thing, and within like 5 minutes of hitting that pillow, I was gone. Slept all night long, didn't wake up. I know there had to have been a train go by at some point last night over on the West Virginia side, but I didn't hear anything. I mean squat. I heard nothing. I was out here, I was watching right about there. I didn't mention it yesterday. A huge turtle right there, like the size of a truck tire. So the same one as the same species as I caught last night. Great big one was right there. But man, this has been a fun trip now. It sure has. This has been awesome. Been better than I expected. I didn't expect to catch, I wasn't expecting the big old catfish and the turtle. And, I figured I'd get some bites, maybe catch 1 or 2, but I didn't see the big one coming. But, okay. But anyhow, I don't think I'm going to do much fishing today. I've still got a little bit of work to do. And, I'll be coming back over, in a week or less anyway, so, which that was the whole point, of clearing out the brush. So, not that big a deal. I'll be back in just a little while anyway. Do some more fishing. Wouldn't want to catch them all before Danny gets here, would we, Danny? All right, I'm going to have me some coffee, get woke up, all this good stuff, and I guess finish up my little spot over there. I've got one more little spot that I wanted to clear out over here, and break camp, I suppose. But yeah, I've got one more thing. As soon as I get done, I'll show y'all my little spot, show y'all my little camp areas I cleaned up and all that good stuff, and head on out of here. We got a wicked little climb, get back up out of this hole too. This is a floodplain down here where down there by the river. Obviously it's a floodplain. And no houses, they get flooded, like every time it rains, it's going to get up here. Excuse me. So there are no houses, down here near the river. And, you can come down here and just set up somewhere and, just have fun, because a lot of it, some of it's some of it is private property, but a lot of it down here by the river is just, floodplain. Old coal companies own it and all this old stuff, and nobody cares. You can come out and just kind of set up, have fun, have a good weekend or whatever, catch some fish. So yeah, like I said, it's really cool to live here. You can actually do things like this. A lot of places you go, you can rent state park, public campground, you know, something like that. But like I said, you know, obviously anybody that's done primitive camping knows that that sort of stuff, you know, it's fun. It's tons of fun, you know, don't get me wrong, you know, camping in public places like that, it's tons of fun. But it's not the same as this. Now is it? Anyhow, I'm gonna get off here, have me some coffee, chill out for just a minute, relax, enjoy the morning. I think it's supposed to get up into the mid 80s today, so it's supposed to be pretty warm. But no, it won't be here. This spot will be shady forever. All right. Well, I got everything packed up. I got all of my work done. Got the weed eater and machete and all that stuff put away, all of my tools. I wanted to show you guys what I did here. I made 3 killer campsites back here, back in the woods by the river. And you know, they'll be free from here on out. Anybody wants to use them knows where they're at. They're there now. But I cut cool paths and all kinds of stuff, little trails. There's a couple trails, you know, that were going back through there that were overgrown. So I took the machete and hacked through them and trimmed it back down, opened it back up to connect the trails. So there's a whole bunch of walking trails now. You can hike down here and all kinds of stuff down by the river. Beautiful, beautiful place. I mean, as you can see, it's super shady. So no matter how hot it is, it's going to be nice and cool here. But check this out. I want to show y'all something. You'll like this. Got one good one here. Now, I didn't bother with the sticks because I didn't know, you know, who's going to set up where, you know. We'll just move the sticks last minute. But we got several right in through here. I cut a path. I don't know how well y'all, well, I guess you can see it. Looks like it. The trail goes on around that way. I cut a path here between these two. Nice wide, about 5 foot, 6 foot. All this is open back here. There's more too, you know, plenty more if we needed it. We could knock that down. Easily got, right now you could easily do 3 tents and 3 vehicles here, easily. No problem. The last one is the one that, mine, the one that I set up in. And this is the prime spot here. This one has the view and everything. I made it a lot bigger too. I made it like 3 times as big as I had it last night. But check out this trail. It's nice and shady back in here. You can walk and all that stuff. There's the Can-Am. We're coming up on the spot, on my spot. Let me stop real quick, show you what's to my left. It's the river. To my right is, well, wilderness. Nothing, trees. Check that out. It's about 3 times as big as it was last night. I went ahead and opened it up. I dug. I cut a trail right there. There was a tree back there. It's just the perfect height, perfect diameter, perfect angle. We call it, I'm going to call it latrine trail. You know, if you need it. Didn't need it, but it's there if anybody ever does. Then we'll move on from that. But check out this view. Now, this is from the campsite. This is from, like I said, mine, the one I stayed in last night. This is the prime spot right here. But I got the trails open. Y'all remember how weedy this was? Had to go through it, pushing stuff left and right. And then went back through it with a machete. I didn't bother with this right here. It isn't big enough to worry about. I wanted to get the thick stuff, hard to get through. Right here is where the trail actually ends. It's a footpath from here down to 3 spots by the river, down to 3 really nice fishing spots, including the one where I caught the catfish and the turtle last night. Look at that. Listen to birds all around. Oh, he's going after a June bug or something. He nailed him midair. Cut the path out here and opened it up a little bit. It's the only iffy spot. Got one little step right there. Rest of it's fine. Right here, we go down the hill. That sound you heard was an ATV or something going. There's a, like I said, there's a road not far from here. Just the middle of nowhere road. Remember, you couldn't get through here. A couple little steps made. 1, 2. And we're at the 3rd fishing spot. And there's more of these. They go, this is where I caught the fish last night. This is where I was fishing last night. You can see there's another one right there. And they go on up through there. There's more of them. Just these little sandy little beaches that stick out. This one's from a creek, but you know, they can be formed by the turn of a river, or a bunch of brush piles up and then sand settles on top of it and makes one of these. But anyway, yeah, this is an awesome spot. This is really stupid nice. You got some really nice camp spots. We know there's some awesome fishing. What more could you ask for? Alright, anyway, I guess I may as well got everything done. Showed y'all everything. Showed y'all what I done. Danny, we're set, buddy. Whenever you get ready, give me a holler. We're set. We're ready. But anyway, guys, thank y'all for coming along. I hope you've enjoyed your little camping trip to West Virginia. And we will see you guys next time. Y'all have a great day. All that good stuff. And we'll see you next time on the Hillbilly Files. See you later.